good whatever time it is for you right now. We are now going to go through the Birchley's, it's just called Birchley's loose leaf tea. So this was what the box looked like. It was a very simple cardboard box, which is very obviously recyclable. So that is a plus straight away in my box. So you open it up and you just had all of your bags like this in here. And this was actually the only advent calendar we got that was specifically 25 days. Now on the lid you did have a brewing guide, so if you are new to loose leaf tea then you did have an idea. However, I will say loose leaf tea very loosely in this term, because every single one of the days was just a single portion and it was already in a tea bag. So yes, it was loose leaf tea within the tea bag, but it was not the process that I enjoy from making loose leaf tea. As I just said, you only got one tea per day, one serving per day. But this was considerably cheaper than some of the other boxes that we got. This was £12 for your 25 days of tea. Yes, it's cheaper. You do get less. So for instance, just random maths, if we were going to say that this was 25 cups, so if I had one like the Teaspoon Tea Company where I got 2 servings of tea every day, then it should have been £24. That was £20. So relative in price, yeah, it's about on. Would I recommend this? Probably not. I will go further into why. Even though this is one of my local shops and I feel like I should be supporting them, it's not my favourite. So as I said, this box was £12, but let's get into the specifics. So for the Birchley's, you got 12 blacks, 6 greens, 2 rooibos, 3 fruit, and 2 herbal. So it was an 18:7 ratio of caffeinated to uncaffeinated. So if that sways you either way, bear that in mind. So out of the 25 teas, I did actually only try 9. You might be saying, well, that's not really a fair shout. I only tried 9 because with the ones I did try, I was just not thrilled by. I wasn't excited to drink them. Every day, if you did watch my Vlogmases, or if you want to go back and watch them, every day I would sniff it from its little packet, and every day all I could smell was the packaging. It is this very standard craft paper kind of envelope, which again, good for recycling, but it's such a strong smell that I couldn't enjoy the smell of the tea bag, even the tea bag itself. Let's take one out. And this is our tea bag. Again, it's very craft paper-ish. It's obviously not craft paper, but it doesn't let huge amounts of smells seep through it, which is also possibly why the teas, none of them particularly had an overwhelming taste of goodness. Maybe that has something to do with it, I am not sure. So if they change the packaging, I would consider it, but in reality, no, I probably wouldn't. But in the case of fairness, we have seeped up a 10th cup. So I've gone for the Miss Antler Vanilla Green Tea. So hopefully it does have a vanilla-y taste. This one I actually quite like. It is smooth. I'm getting kind of vanilla, like Victoria sponge taste. Not overly greeny. I think this is one of the only teas I've actually had. Oh, I do like that one. Of the other teas I did taste, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like I did like the whiskey tea, but it was nothing special. Again, I feel like I did like the Kenyan Special Tippy Black Tea, but it's not ringing in my head of something that I absolutely loved. I did like the Zesty Lemon Rooibos, but I am not a heavy uncaffeinated tea drinker, so that's not going to lean me towards the shop, because if you're good at the uncaffeinated ones, well, I'm not your audience. I do think it was, if I had received it as a present or if I was buying it as a present, it is a nice thing. You get the tea bag every day. You're not overwhelmed with amounts of tea like I am overwhelmed with the amounts of tea I have right now that I have to sit down, not complaining. But it is a lot. This is 1 cup every day. It's a nice present. The box does look nice. I'm just not overly enthusiastic about the packaging, so my recommendation to them would probably be to change the packaging, something with less of a smell, so that maybe you can really enjoy the tea. A lot of it for me is the smell and the excitement you get when you are making it. Unfortunately, there is just one more negative point in my opinion for the Birchley calendar ingredients list. We have no idea what is in any of these teas. Now, this is your information card. It is very lacking. You do not have the temperature, you do not have the steeping time, and you do not have the ingredients list, which for me is something very, very important. I don't have allergies, which I have said before, but I want to know what is in the tea so that I can pick out those flavours, I can review it properly. But also, if I was someone with allergies, I want to know what's in the tea, because they're not all as clear-cut as chamomile herbal. This is a bad example of one to pick up. For me, that is definitely something that they can improve on in the future. There is plenty of room on this packaging if they want to continue the same packaging. They could even just make these a bit bigger and continue their printed work. But I would definitely want to see that changed for next year. I'm gonna sign off for this one. I hope you are enjoying your cup of tea or whatever you are drinking right now. Tipsy tea is also highly approved. But I will see you in the next one, which I believe will be the chai wala. If you haven't already, please subscribe, comment, like, whatever you want. It really helps me out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.